Hi guys, my name is Cami and welcome to another vlog on my channel. I am actually a little bit sick now, so I'm not going to show up, but I still want to record because I've been only making like some miscellaneous project the past week when I was sick. And now I thought I would crochet a granny square vest. I pulled out some pinks and reds that I had laying around. You might recognize this yarn from one of my previous yarn hauls from like January. And I'm going to be following a granny square vest tutorial from Passionate Kelsey. I'm going to link this tutorial in the description of this video. And after I'm done with it, I would like to show you other projects that I completed throughout this week when I was not feeling the best. And I already messed it up. I kind of skipped forward without listening to the tutorial, which is totally my bad, and I was supposed to chain in between every cluster, which I didn't do. So it might be a little bit stiffer than the original, but this is what it looks like in the back. I'm not cutting the yarn off after every row. I just kind of carry it, you know, on the diagonal over here. Oh well, I'm lazy, so I'm not going to unravel this. We'll just see how it goes from here, or I could just start chaining one from now. I just remember to kind of do the same thing on the other square. Will it work? I don't know, we'll see. So I almost finished one row with chaining in between the clusters, and is it gonna look goofy if I just keep going? Should I unravel it? I should probably unravel it. Okay, I'm unraveling it. Oh well. Honestly, I didn't get that much done, so it's probably fine. Just sets me back like 15 minutes or so. So I got back to where I was. The only difference is I was doing the chain one between clusters, and maybe it's a little bit more drapey. I don't think it really made a huge difference in my case because I think my yarn is a little bit thicker than the one used in the tutorial. Also, I'm using wool blend with acrylic and Kelsey is using cotton, so obviously the result is going to be a little bit different. That being said, I really like making granny squares, so it's pretty fun, and also the colors go so well together. I really like this combination. So I'm just going to keep making squares, or rather rounds in this square, and I'll get back to you. And while working on the granny squares, I am almost done finishing this scrap before I get to the big one. And I also wanted to share what I'm watching. I'm watching The Dark Secret of Dragon's Reach, which is from a YouTuber. I think you'll say this name Fishy. Yeah, I'm really into lore videos lately, so if you have nothing to watch, here's my recommendation for this video. Anyway, back to this. I am currently on the row 9 and I ran out of my red scrap, which is nice. In the tutorial, Kelsey makes a 9-row square as well, but hers is over 11 inches. Mine is a little bit over 10 inches, so my gauge is a little bit smaller. Anyway, I'm going to measure myself to make sure the size is right on me, and I'll add rows accordingly. I think I'm gonna have to add at least 2 more rows for it to fit me, but we'll see. I ended up doing 10 rows and my square measures a little under 12 inches or about 30 centimeters. So I am going to cut the yarn and make another one. It is about 1.5 inches smaller than my measurement from armpit to armpit, but I think it's going to be fine because this yarn is quite stretchy. And if you're wondering why me as an European I use inches, it's simply because the tutorial is in inches and just makes my life a little bit easier. I just finished both of the squares, so now I just have to join them together, I think. Here's an update on the vest. I connected all the side panels together. I ended up making it a little bit larger than the one in the tutorial, so I hope it's going to fit nicely. I am going to finish it up. This is what it looks like on the inside. I did go in and weave in all the ends. I did use up almost all the yarn that I showed you at the beginning of the video. That's all I have left of the pink, and I had to start another ball of the red, which I only needed to finish one of the side panels, so I only used like the tiniest bit. But so far so good. I kind of regret doing the entirety of the side panels and the straps in red. I kinda wish I continued on with changing the colors after every row, but that made it a lot simpler. So, well, whatever, maybe the next one I make will be different, but I haven't watched all of the tutorial yet. I assume the next step is to finish off the edges with single crochets or whatever, and I was thinking to do that with the pink to balance out the red around, and if there's any ribbing included, then I'll do that in the pink as well. Overall, this top used a lot less yarn than I expected it to, which is very good. It means I can maybe make another one. So I finished doing the border around the armholes and the neck hole. And I'm going to take a break now and either come back to this later today or tomorrow. The only thing that's left to be done is the bottom ribbing. I ended up doing one row of single crochets in the red color and the next row in the pink. I think it turned out very nice. And I'll see you whenever I pick up this project again. It's the next day. I did go ahead and finish this vest off camera when I woke up today. It turned out very nice. Hi guys, it's been a few days and I finished the vest. It's finished. I am feeling so much better now. Thankfully the cold didn't last too long. I kinda wish I put the armholes a little bit higher. I wish they didn't drape so much on the side, if it makes sense. Other than that, I'm very happy with the vest. It was actually relatively quick to make, so really exciting. I might make another one because I happen to have just enough yarn to make one more, so maybe we'll do it in the next vlog. But now real quick, I would just like to show you what I made whenever I was sick and I wasn't recording. So first up, I made 2 bucket hats. Both of them I made using the same yarn. Either way, I really like them. I think they're so cute. And then I was just stash busting, and because I didn't really want to force myself to do anything difficult when I was sick, I just made a bunch of hats, beanies. Here's one of them. I double-stranded some green yarn I had laying around with another green that I thrifted that I had no idea what the origin of that yarn was. So here it is. And this is the yarn in question. Green is from Steinbach Houlet Export. I probably said it wrong. And this one I got secondhand. And then I made these 2 beanies. The pink yarn is the same in both of them, and it's just plain acrylic. So here they are. Whenever I was sick, I also updated a bunch of my listings on Etsy, so everything should be up to date. I did some reorganizing, so hopefully everything is just a little bit more clear, because I used to have a lot more listings on Etsy, but now I just kind of merged them together. So for example, I used to have different beanies as different listings, so this would be a different listing from this one, but now I just kind of merge them together. So there's only one listing that just says handmade beanies, and you can find all of them under one link. I did that for the reason that they didn't really generate that much traffic anyway. Like, I literally had individual listings that had like 0 views over the past 30 days. So I was like, this isn't working, and I just merged it. Hopefully it will work better for me. So yeah, but that's it when it comes to today's vlog. It was a little different from my regular content because I was sick, but hopefully we'll be back in March with regular uploads. Leave comments and suggestions down below, and I'll see you in the next one.